Alright. Get back. Okay. We'll see.
Here's Austin Seibert now to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium in Landover. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
This fag bag again. This fag bag again.
They start the drive with Cook. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Again, it's Cook. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Allen off the play fake, rolling to his right, and that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down. A give. This is Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Now Cook. And oh, he's just gonna be
There's no way you're fucking trucking through like 3 dudes at the same time, bro.
Give him 9 on the pickup, but they're still a few inches short now on
Fucking Henry don't even do that, dude. There's no fucking way, bro.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2.
Yeah, you don't like when somebody's doing your own shit against you, do you, bitch?
Second quarter. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Robinson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Daniels sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Daniels escaping the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down.
You use your running back, I use my fucking quarterback. We're not the same.
Yardage, but it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 2. Now Daniels. Out to his left. But I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds. Actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The improvisation gets him only a...
Crazy. What you pausing for, bitch? Get back here. Get back in the game. Come on, bitch.
But that's all he needed. 1st down. To the air goes Daniels. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That's okay.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throwing now is Daniels. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Or maybe talk English. I don't speak fucking walrus or whatever the fuck that is.
And that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. Now it's Daniels. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL.
Look, man, can you fucking speak English, dude?
That was the right decision.
Tressway on fourth down is sent out to punt. Back deep is Brandon Codrington. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, running out of time.
They'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. Allen now looks to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, you running out of time. Tick-tock, tick-tock, you running out of time.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to
go ahead, run it, but you ain't scoring a tutty, so go for it. Go for it. Go for it, bro.
About to find out. Fourth down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. He'll air this one toward Coleman. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. Dances by him, and the Commanders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something.
I think you was looking at the wrong uniforms. I'm black for once. You're white. Calm down.
Shot before break. Daniels. Oh, and that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You went from whipping my ass in the last game while I was playing with the Ravens, which I normally play as, to not being able to score shit when I'm playing with the worst team. That's fucking insane, dog. That says something.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one. as he won't make it back to the 20.
No, that's okay.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
As we both know, there's a lot
22-yard QB scramble. That's not Lamar. Crazy.
His playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
They'll roll him out right. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. I'm not even playing with Lamar, dog. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's twice in a fucking row, bro. Twice in a fucking row, bro.
Here's Daniels.
Skirt.
Steps away.
Skirt.
And he gets it
3 times in a row is crazy. Crazy.
open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw is Daniels. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Touchdown.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Opening drive of the second half. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half.
I may have lost with the Ravens, but I'm fucking you up with the Commanders. That's bad for you, buddy. I've held you to no points, and I'm on top now. Only by a touchdown, so I can't get too cocky. I still have to hold, right? But I'm just saying.
Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good.
Did you get sharked, maybe? I don't know.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
It's crazy. Most of my yards are with my quarterback, and you can't even get half those yards with a fucking running back, bro. What the hell?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answer.
Nah, you ain't juking me, bitch. I saw that coming a mile away, dummy. Unlike you, I actually saw that.
Anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On play action, Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen again. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Now Allen, wide open receiver complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown.
Man, ain't no fucking way that dude just stumbles in there like that. That's crazy.
10 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9. Daniels looking to throw. Being chased out left. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Robinson up the middle. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. This will be caught by Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On the give, here's Robinson.
Bro, why would you go the way I tell you to go? Crazy.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Handoff now to Robinson.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Robinson with another carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
I know flashy plays, flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
A 1st down throw for Daniels. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession here.
Crazy.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Allen, and they'll begin by running the option. We are inside of 1 minute, only one timeout left, so they've got to move quickly.
Get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure they're set. No penalties in this situation, but you're exactly right. Conserve that timeout for when they really need it.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
To throw is Allen. That is caught, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. It's Davis on the counter. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down and 3. Back to the ground. This time Cook. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the 1st down on that one?
Allen's throw taken in by Samuel.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Allen's throw is complete.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Throwing is Allen. Forced out to his left. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35. Boy, that's a tough one right there, CD. They fought back to tie it, to send it to overtime, had all the momentum, and then that interception.
That fighting spirit, those fighting plays that got them back into it, Maybe a little too aggressive there, throwing the interception, and now they've opened the door to get beat by a field goal coming back the other way.
That's caught by Sennett. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here in OT. Daniels now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. On first down, here's Daniels to throw. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again.
That's game. That's game. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye. You just got your ass beat with the fucking Commanders, bro.
And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2
That's 1-1 now. 1-1. We even. We fucking even.
And they're going to come away with the victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan.
All those rushing yards are with my fucking quarterback, yo. Pretty much all of them with my quarterback, yo.
The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.
Live on YouTube, baby. Get out of here. Yeah. Yeah, how many yards did I have with my fucking quarterback? I had 149 yards with my fucking quarterback, bro.